everyone, Uncorked is back. We're inside Restaurant Tyler. I'm here with Bobby, and Bobby, it feels so good to be back in your presence.
I have
inside Restaurant Tyler.
I've missed everybody so much. Virtual tastings are great, but actually getting to be here with you guys in person is just so much better.
Which we've got to do a few virtual ones since we've been in quarantine because of the coronavirus, but it feels so good to be back. And right after that, even during the coronavirus, as you've seen across the country, people are demanding change, and we're going to see that change as far as racial inequality and social injustices and things that are happening. And so tonight, we are going to feature wines made by Mack, an African-American winemaker, and let me tell you, they're all delicious.
Yes, Mack is incredible. He was actually the first African-American to be named Best Young Sommelier in America.
And he was actually in Starkville, Mississippi, you were saying, right before...
A week before
Corona
hit really hard. He was here and we did a dinner, and he's just absolutely amazing.
He is great. And first we're going to start with his Chardonnay, knock on wood. Tell us a little bit about this one.
So what's funny about the name, to me, is that it's not aged in oak, so it doesn't see any wood. It's aged in stainless steel. It's to be very reminiscent of an old world style Chardonnay, but it's still going to have all that new world fruit. So it's going to have a lot more fruit, less minerality than you would get in a French wine, but it's still going to be very similar to that as compared to a lot of the wines you're going to get out of California, since this does come from Oregon.
Okay. And then, if you remember our Valentine's episode, everyone, Love Drunk, we featured that one, and I can't get over how pretty this one is.
Oh, I love this wine. And so this one's going to be Pinot Noir based. He does throw in a little bit of Chardonnay. This is actually Miss Mary Carol Sullivan's favorite of these.
I know, she's shaking her head like, I need some, because this is her favorite.
It's so good. And this is great for summertime as well.
Okay. It almost looks like a rosé, but it's not. When you poured it, that's what it made me think of, just because, I guess, the color.
It's got it's the skin contact, the time that he leaves the skins on the Pinot Noir grapes.
Okay. And then last but not least, reds, our favorite.
Yeah, so this is going to be Syrah mixed with some Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot.
Okay. And Merlot...
Horseshoes and hand grenades.
Merlot and Cabernet Sauvignon are my two favorites, so a blend of these, your boy's in heaven. Yes. I know that much.
This was actually the favorite at the dinner.
Really? It's awesome. And he's also got a book that we also want to mention that if you're interested, it tells his life and
how he got into wine. It goes back into his past, and then how he got into wine, and then where he's at now. And he talks about all the wines that he drank to get to this point in his life, which is really interesting. It's such a fun read. It's great. The graphics inside of it
he's got a great story.
Fabulous.
Great story.
It's very much like the labels on his bottles.
You know them when you see them.
Yes.
Like you were saying earlier, they're not they're not overpowering, but you recognize them.
Yep.
You recognize them spot on. All right, well, if you want to try any of these wines by Mack, highly recommended. Give them a try. Until next time, everyone, cheers.
Cheers.